welcome back to the Game Bureau Let's Play Show. This time Diego on microphone and MZ5.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
Who the hell let you in the house?
I found out where you live, so.
So, you know, when this comes out, Comic-Con will have already been over, but that doesn't stop us from playing a couple of superhero video games to tie everybody over post Comic-Con.
Yeah, sounds like you gotta find a reason to play this game.
I know, right? Oh God. Okay, let's not spoil the fun quite yet.
I mean, I haven't played it, but I've been warned.
Yeah, no, I think Beanox really shit the bed with this one. Alright, like
I'm gonna find out why people warned me.
Human, hero, or superhero. These two look about the same.
Oh, is this difficulty?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or we could play the whole game looking like this. No, just kidding.
Because I'm a human, so.
Here.
So I was like, I click human?
I like how here he kind of looks like Andrew Garfield, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's watch the model you end up with. Creating new game will erase your... Really?
Oh, no.
Fine.
Oh, my hard work.
I put like an hour into it, maybe two.
There goes an hour.
Leveled up a little bit. I was hoping we could do the beginning and look at how boring it is and skip forward to something cooler, but I guess we ain't doing that. Look at this amazing like loading screen. Still image. I know, right? They put so much hard work into this one. You know, the thing is, Beanox, they do good Spider-Man games. They really do. They did Edge of Time, which I loved, and they did Shattered Dimensions, which was also really good.
Yeah.
And then they even did the last movie tie-in for this.
Oh yeah, and that was
it was good.
That was good.
And they were doing developer diaries for it, and they seemed really excited to do it because it was their first open world Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah.
This one they just didn't give a fuck, dude. Now, look at Andrew Garfield.
Oh, oh wow. I was still waiting for him.
A little help? Not my problem.
I ain't your friend, Jack Black. See, look at him. He looks nothing like the guy we just saw in the title screen.
No, seriously.
It's like, look at this guy.
He's a lot fatter.
Not even that hairstyle's all different. Like, the face is completely not right. Like, this is not Andrew Garfield.
No, he's fat. Andrew Garfield's really skinny.
He is really thin. Well, he's also got, like, the whole, like, wearing 4 layers of clothing. I think he's homeless in this version of the game.
Oh, he's homeless?
Well, no, but let me look at it.
I'm assuming he's homeless.
He's got a jacket and a hoodie and then 2
like
shirts underneath it.
It's not Peter Parker.
It's pretty Peter Parker-like.
No, that's Strud. Like, it's Grand Theft Auto walk.
That's true. Yeah, this is Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna jack this car right here.
I mean, I like it.
You almost wish you could, huh? Like, it almost does look like a Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, it's just like
Do we? How many times do I need to see?
I thought it was Watchdog for a while.
I should get over
I know, right? It looks almost the same.
Uncle Ben!
The visuals in Watchdog.
The person at an angle looked like 2 pigeons.
Uncle Ben!
So.
Uncle Ben, not again!
Ambulance!
I don't know how much I can see Uncle Ben die over and over and over again.
Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben, hang on! Uncle Ben!
I can't talk during Uncle Ben's death. It
I
always
know.
kind of still hits me. Even though this looks shitty.
His spasm in the beginning made me want to laugh, but then
Uncle Ben was my
Uncle
last
Ben's
world
dying.
where I couldn't
Now
count
over to
on
this
anything.
crazy whimsical
World
matte
where my
painting of
parents
him.
disappeared. Where a genetically modified
This is breezed
spider
through,
bite turned me into something
Why even put this in
look
here?
at my puppet.
new. But now,
So
Uncle Ben was gone.
the first Amazing Spider-Man
memory.
game
For Aunt May.
for the movie,
make up
the
for
tie-in
not
game,
stopping his
was
cure
actually a
when it should have.
sequel to the movie. Like it takes place
had
after
to
the
become a
movie.
man.
And then this one is a
Spider-Man.
sequel to that game, but
And
not
I've done
to the
some good.
movie.
Put away a lot of bad guys.
I don't. Yeah.
But I haven't found the man who killed Uncle
We're
Ben.
still with this whole the guy with the star on his.
Just one more empty space.
Now let's reference
Like
comic
full.
book covers. It's funny because that's the Spider-Man No More cover, but he's very clearly I gotta find this guy kind of
that's
Spider-Man.
true.
So yeah, I don't know. Just wait. Oh, this is.
Oh,
this
browse
is-
hint. You can look at more hints.
Oh, use your web pull ability to disarm enemies.
Okay, let's
Higher
read-
combo meter
So we have to
increases.
do this again.
Use your web pull to.
Yeah.
This is the same one.
Okay. Oh, it's
It's the same two. It's
There's
they
two?
only give
That's
us
the-
two?
browse
Now you know how to play the game.
Oh. Push X. Push X.
Oh my god. Look at this. Oh, this is just the production value. It's like they did not give a fuck. It's like Activision went, you guys got to make a new Spider-Man game. It's like, for real? We just made one. They were not. No love went into this. And also, this is on the PS4.
That's true. I'm actually forgetting that.
Look how shitty this looks.
I'm so used to playing with on the older system.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I forget it's on a PS4.
This is very clearly like,
The man
this is
who
some
killed Uncle
PS2
Ben
shit
is
right
out
here.
there somewhere.
I mean, yeah, I hear a lot of people
We'll
complain
find
about
it.
like, oh, look how bad the graphics are. I was like, I'm so used to being behind.
That's true.
So I'm like, it still looks nice to me.
You're the motherfucker still playing a Wii.
I'm still, yeah, on my DS.
Never.
Whee! See, the only model in this game that looks good is Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
Now, here's the thing that drives me insane in this game. So, people bitched about how when you do the webs, it doesn't stick to anything. So Vinox was, alright, we're gonna fix you. And we're gonna make it so that you have to have a building to tether to. And you got two buttons, one for the right hand, one for the left hand.
oh, so you feel like you're actually lifting it.
Yeah, except when... It's really like I've been putting my little practice into this already, but it's not.
Oh, so like this is like we get to see the.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm
this
like
is-
E3 ready to show off the demo.
exactly. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you a sound that plays, and it's the sound you're gonna be hearing the most in this game. Hang on, let me get up there. Also, oh God, the swing is so slow. I was trying so hard to pick up speed. Okay, that ain't gonna happen. You hear that sound? The little beep.
Yeah.
That happens when you can't swing, and later on, that's like a machine gun. It just goes beep 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 beep. beep. There's nothing.
What is it? His spider sense? That thing that?
No, it's just the stupid sound they put in. This is so exciting. God damn it. It feels terrible. Like this doesn't feel fun.
Like you did X swinging
Yeah.
for nothing.
That,
Like, yeah,
which by the
like-
way, doesn't stick to anything here. It only sticks to things when it's conveniently annoying to you. People, is this fun? Do you like this better than when things don't stick to anything? Is this so much more fun that people bitch about it all the time? So I'm gonna tell you, I preferred it when I could stick to nothing and just swing around. It's not even like strategic. You kind of just... God damn it.
I feel like Spider-Man is way bigger than
You know what?
a lot of this stuff.
I'm just gonna walk. Fuck you, game.
Larry, these guns are heavy. How about a hand?
I set this gig up. That makes me the boss and you the hired help.
Oh, we should turn
Shut
subtitles
up
on.
and put some effort into it.
Maybe they should listen to
looks
their own
like the guy who
advice.
killed Uncle Ben, but I'm not sure.
Now we got
I
Pokemon
need to
Snap.
get some pictures of him. Let's get a good look at this guy. That's not who I'm after. What the?
That way. That way. Ugh. That's never happened again so far. I'm
Glad I
like 3
trusted
hours
my
into it.
instincts.
Of course, you got the Black Cat,
Spider-Man?
who never is actually in the movie, but is in every single movie tie-in game.
Now on to you.
But she was in the movie though, right? I mean, Felicia was in the new movie.
Yeah.
No way. I'll be a criminal.
Got the Arkham fighting style.
Guys are trying to-
Yeah, it is triangle. It's exactly that actually.
they set up the target. That's probably why it's not in the tips.
Probably.
They're like,
Or maybe
everyone-
because the giant triangle showed up and told me, hit triangle, see? The moves are cool, they just lack that like oomph that the Arkham games have.
That's true.
Ow.
Why is it like this explosion looks like web
Sometimes-
residue?
Oh man, the
I mean, it
effects
looks like
of the
other
web.
residue too, but I'm just gonna say web because I assume
Ah.
that's what they intended.
Dude, the effects for the webbing are really bad. This is just the generic like spider web.
All webbed up.
Like wait, look. See, it's like spider web clip art.
Oh, it is.
See, like it just repeats over and over again. Get
Can't
punched.
work under these conditions. Your breath reeks.
Break your neck. That's it.
Now I gotta ask one of you boys questions.
Except they're all out cold.
Get me down!
Oh, he was?
Wait a minute.
Let me see your hands.
See?
Huh. It's your lucky night. You're not the guy I'm after. Unless you had a tattoo removed.
No, man, no.
Which is funny. I thought he got
afraid of
over
needles
this in the first
and
movie.
heights.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
And then the first movie tie-in game
Relax,
that takes place
fine.
after the movie, and now he's back into I want to
You know, the
hunt
cops
for
will
this
find you by
guy.
then.
Please, what do you
Probably.
want?
Maybe he got
You think
over
I
it
can
at
help
the
you find who
moment.
you're looking for?
Maybe.
I mean, you know, like credits end, and we don't know what
Jail's
happens
Just
after.
thinking, you know what? I'm still pretty mad about
You
that.
look like you.
I mean, you tell yourself that, you know, I'm not mad at that guy
trying
at
to
that
find
party.
this one.
And the next day, no, I really
Yeah, I
did
see
hate
that
him.
guy. This guns to my boss, Herman Schultz.
Come to think of it, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I don't want to see him again.
Yeah, I swear, Mr. Schultz is doing a deal right now. I don't know if it's with him. He's buying enough firepower to take on an
So
army,
the whole
man.
thing about this is that the Russians are fighting the
Russians, man. They
not
arm up,
Russians,
we arm up.
and
Times,
there's
man.
like a
You
gang
gotta
war
be
going
ready for
on,
anything,
and then you
know
got
what
like
I'm
the
talking about?
Tell me where
Shocker,
to find
who's
Schultz,
so ironically
okay?
named,
Maybe
and then
I'll
Craven the
upgrade
Hunter
your
because he's
accommodations
Russian, and
to,
all other junk happens.
fire hydrant.
Pretty cookie cutter Spider-Man stuff. I got
Huh?
some fat dude named Wilson
deal.
Fisk comes in, and he's like, I'm gonna save the city. I'm totally not a bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because, you know, nobody's seen any Spider-Man anything. Oh, this, by the way, this
Oh.
mechanic, the web rush, I use this to get around instead of the web swinging. Because seriously, like, the swinging is not fun. It just isn't. I mean, when you don't have the swinging down... I mean, Lego Marvel Superheroes had the fucking swinging
I
down.
actually like this one.
Beanox, come on. Okay, now I'm free. See, hear that sound?
Gotta head to that construction site if I'm gonna find this Herman Schultz guy.
And now
Maybe that's why they did it, that so you can use like the web rush instead.
maybe. Well,
No,
I
like
know
in,
for sure it was one of the things that the first Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, was criticized over was the fact that the web stuck to things unrealistically.
No, but like in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, like they made walking bad, so you can use the gliding.
That's why they did it.
So like, oh, let's just make the webbing bad, so they use this mimic thing. Oh, I don't even know if his name is that.
Oh, is this one of the cool things in this one is the stealth sections?
How about
But I don't
take
think
the
this
guns?
is one of them.
I don't think you guys are qualified to use them responsibly.
Oh, let me turn on the subtitles. Settings. Audio. Subtitles. One of the few. Wow, they got that right. I made a change and it didn't go like, oh, you didn't press. Oh, I got detective vision. It's actually my spidey
You
sense.
cannot win. Only die.
Dialogue's amazing in this game. Open web rush mode. There you go. I'm gonna go back here. Nope, they saw me.
I'll remember this. Not the fight, just how bored I am.
The quipping he does is, you know, it's all right.
Oh yeah.
Pretty standard. Once it starts repeating, that's when it's just like,
Oh yeah, when you go through the whole track one.
yeah, exactly. No. Combat's actually really easy. Yeah, it looks good though.
No, yeah.
You know, it's just like it's not inherently a bad game. It's just not polished. Like it's kind of rinse repeated from the last one, and they kind of it looks like it just kind of messed with the level editor they had and didn't really try much else
Yeah.
because they didn't feel like doing one. You know, like Activision just went like, oh, it's in your contract, I'm gonna do another Spider-Man.
I mean, they just made it because of another movie.
Exactly.
Did you maybe pretend you know what you're doing?
Because like I said, Shattered Dimensions, really good. I mean, not to say for a Spider-Man game per se, but like, you know, I think Spider-Man 3 and then they did like Friend or Foe, like really shitty ones, and then that came out and it was like, wow, it's surprising. They did
Oh, the one with
Spider-Man,
the New York one. Right?
yeah, they did Spider-Man New York in 2099. They all crossed over. It was really cool.
That was
Yeah, really good stealth sections actually. Web this crate.
2 down. Let's go for the hat trick.
Now, this guy over here. Alright, well, and I'm talking about the shitty Spider-Man game that we chose to play. Because we chose to play this because of Comic-Con that's going on. So let's talk a little bit about some of the neat Marvel. We're playing a Marvel game. Let's talk about some of the neat Marvel news. Like for example, they showed off that New Avengers. That they showed off a poster and they have the Vision in there.
Oh yeah, the first reveal.
Yeah, which is once again, maybe it's because I live in a fantasy world, but
all their fun.
I would love if they hadn't told us that the Vision was in it and then
Yeah.
just like have him show up in the movie. but you gotta market that shit correctly,
Well,
right?
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's
you must
Comic Con
be
weekend.
Schultz.
They're like, we have to
June said you
show
were ugly,
something.
but
And he showed off
He was
a
being
lot.
charitable.
Turn this a little bit. Oh, sorry guys.
Think you can take me, huh, freak?
That's the shocker, by the
I'm
way.
not gonna make it easy for you.
Wow, it really is like he's dodging bullets.
oh, come on, your friends.
Wasn't that the best bullet dodge animation you've ever seen?
Wow.
Oh no,
Eh.
I'm
You're
so
gonna pay for that,
scared. Not.
That's it. Now he's just a center back. And then also,
Oh, now I see the shocker.
yeah, he just doesn't have the hood.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna kiss you. Like, see that sexual tension right there? Oh, this is one of the worst parts about the game. Check this out right here. Now I'm gonna do a Mass Effect style
We can
dialogue.
Others?
Yeah, I've got money, guns. Just tell me what you need, huh?
I hear you do
Watch.
business with this guy.
Sure. What do you want to know?
And now it's gonna give me these options, but it's honestly just which one of these dialogue options do you want to hear first? It's not a choice of any kind, so I'm gonna
really?
do one, and then it's gonna I'm gonna do one, and then he's gonna talk to him
tattoo.
about
What does it mean?
we'll hope to
It's
skip.
a gang thing.
There aren't any
And I was like, what else do you want to ask him? Or you could just conclude it and not worry
You
about
want the
it.
guy
Oh,
in the
yeah,
picture,
because they'll
huh?
just put
Look
the
for a gun
destination
dealer
marker
in
in.
Alphabet
Exactly.
City.
So there's no point. There's no reason this
Parody.
couldn't have just been a
I
cutscene.
think I got
Yeah.
his latest number here in my phone.
Wait, don't.
It's almost like he could have killed me right
For
there.
answers, I let him play me like an amateur.
Anyways,
How did he break the web?
exactly right.
Then why are they afraid of web?
You're asking too many questions. And so a bunch of other, a bunch of interesting choices Marvel has been making. Not bad choices by any means. I think they're really cool. But they just revealed that the Falcon's going to take over as Captain America.
Oh yeah.
So now we got a black Captain America, a good black Captain America, because they actually did a black Captain America back in, 2003 or something? It was a
Oh,
really
yeah.
bad one-shot.
I forgot.
Really
about
bad art. But yeah, the Falcon, I don't like how they gave him, he kept that little Falcon hood.
Yeah.
Like they had to give the black man the hoodie. You know, like they couldn't just leave him without it. And he's still got the wings, so he's Captain Falcon, I
Yeah.
guess. Like,
I think it's gonna be dumb in combat. I mean, you won't see it in the comics, but if they put that in the movie, it's like how do
Captain
you use
Stacy
the
used to
wings?
say.
I really don't think
little
that they're
fish
gonna be
to
moving
catch
this
the
stuff
big
towards
ones.
the movie.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you, as soon as the first movie, because they got a movie coming out in 2015, they're gonna, he's gonna step back and let Steve Rogers come back,
Yeah.
sometime before the movie shows up, because Marvel kind of counts on, what is this, upgrades? Oh yeah, you can get upgrades, which normally would be, awesome but it feels like stuff you should have in the first place, honestly. Like, swing faster. It's like, okay.
See you in front
Many
of you.
days like this, and I'll be
See
your
you.
Yeah, I
grouchy
just saw
neighborhood
sight,
Spider-Man.
so that's a-
Comic books. And they are actually, once you complete the page. Oh, gosh.
Bad guys love to use burner cell
God
phones
damn
that
it.
can't be traced. But if I find the transmission tower, I can tap
Once
into
you
it and
collect
hear
all the
what they
pages of
say.
a comic, you do legitimately get a full comic to
Oh
read.
really?
Yeah.
Not like before where we would collect comics and
It's just the
look at
covers.
the cover.
No, I actually, one of the comics made me a little misty-eyed.
Oh.
It was one of Uncle Ben's comics. Anyways, so yeah, the Falcon, I like him. I like the Falcon.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, after the movie, a lot of people.
Oh, especially after the movie, because honestly, I didn't know shit about the Falcon before the
Oh,
movie.
yeah. Well, I know he existed, but
Yeah, I knew
never,
he was the black dude in the white and red spandex with
Yeah,
wings.
but I never would read his issues.
His name was not Black Falcon, which I think was incredible.
Yeah.
Looks like I can't tap into
Black
the cell tower
Lightning
until I
and,
disable
Black
all their security
Vulcan.
devices.
You never just,
might
I've
actually
heard
have
somebody
to
say,
switch
you
to
never
this
just call this guy White Spider-Man, like. There we go, I'm gonna go down there.
I mean, they're gonna do
End
that
of the
with
line.
Captain America.
My web, anyway.
What, you're gonna call him Black Captain
No,
America?
they'll be white Captain America.
No, shut up. And then the other big thing, as far as Marvel being really progressive, is now Thor is gonna be a lady,
Oh yeah.
which
Sometimes
the
I
internet
wonder what
went
would have
nuts
happened if
about
I'd been
it.
bitten by a hedgehog.
And it's like, guys, Thor was a frog at
yeah, I
one
mean,
point, and a big horse-shaped alien. My concern is what's gonna happen to the current Thor line, because the current Thor line is actually really, really good.
I know.
Like, Thor hasn't been a good book in a while, you know, not since back in the Steve Ditko and all that other stuff, those days. It has not been a good book, and now it really is.
Yeah, seriously. It's
So
like, I haven't heard about like the must read, and I never heard Thor and must read.
And must read together, exactly. And now it's like, oh, are you guys rebooting it, or is this gonna be part of the current arc? From what I hear, they're making it so that, you know, the inscription on the hammer, it really is for anybody, you know, not necessarily just for he who has the.
Not a guy.
Yeah, so they're kind of redefining the meaning without like rewriting it, you know.
Yeah.
That's cool of them.
Okay,
I'm just wondering if it's gonna be part of the current arc, or if it's gonna reboot, which would be a bad option, honestly, because they just rebooted Thor. It's like only 20 issues in. But, I don't know. Like, I've always been more of the opinion of, like, if you're trying to get more ladies to read comics, for example, like, they shouldn't have to settle for the female version of a male character.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's really insulting. They're like, oh, it's too hard to actually start from scratch.
Yeah,
So.
but a friend of mine made an excellent point, is that if they do start from scratch, no one's gonna read that shit.
That could
You
be
know?
charity.
Yeah, then we'll just whine like,
Control
oh.
Spidey.
Yeah, it's like, you know, no one's gonna read it, and because
Find
people don't
something
read.
else to
Yeah,
say.
people don't read new stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that makes sense. There's no real right answer to this, you know. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna pick it up.
Yo, I'm gonna wait and see what they do with it, because they're not even saying that much.
Yeah, I hope it's great. Honestly, I hope it's really good and that it sticks around. I hope they don't just, because like I said, yeah, Chris Hemsworth playing Thor, so it'd be really, you know, the mouse does business a certain. Whoa! Did you see me breakdance that guy to death?
But now it makes female Thor cosplayer relevant.
Oh, that's true, because
Because I mean, years before I would see it, and I'm all like,
and I do love that it's not sexy Thor, by the way.
Oh, actually.
Full armored up Thor.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
it's not like, oh, my chest and my belly is showing because, you know.
yeah. I mean, cosplayers don't stop doing that. But,
Yeah, cosplayers don't stop doing that by any means.
but
But
I mean, in the
it is-
comics, I'm all like,
it's
that's
appreciated.
Cool. Yeah, that he actually looked kind of like a Valkyrie. Oh,
She looks like a Valkyrie. Mm-hmm. And by the way, we did see some like really well dressed. I mean, not well dressed. I mean, some really good female Thor cosplays that were actually not sexy Thor.
Oh yeah, they're
outfits.
all fully like armored up. I'm like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cool. A little part of me was like, that is kind of a bummer, but but no, it was really cool. And that's great. I mean, like I said, it's good to have strong female characters that are not just gonna be like, well, I don't know, I haven't read the new Thor yet, so she
Well,
could just
yeah.
be a grunting like character. But
Oh, it just makes something like.
but if she's gonna be Thor, she has to be. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to see it.
It's not charity.
I mean, I have my gripes, but only
Whoever
because
he is,
I'm reading Thor
can't
right
let him
now.
put more guns
It's
on
not
the street.
because I need to have Thor be a dude.
Let's not fight.
Although, if it's gonna be a
never
separate
mind, let's
character, I'm wondering what's gonna happen to the current Thor. Like, if they're gonna kill him off. It sounds like they're gonna make him into kind of a washed-up hero, and I really don't want that. I would rather just got rid of him. In fact, it kind of goes against his arc, you know. And then, oh shit! They also showed off what I like to call the albino Iron Man.
Oh, I know.
It's like, okay, so we made a black Captain America and a Lady Thor, so let's make Iron Man more white.
Yeah.
He's got a really silver-looking armor that's like excessively silver. I don't know what the story behind that is.
Yeah, I just barely heard about it. I didn't even know. I mean, everyone was talking about Lady Thor, even during the weekend.
Well, it's a
so-
big story.
Yeah.
But I love the design that they did for Lady Thor. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's stop calling her Lady Thor. The point is that it's not Lady Thor. It's just Thor.
Well, I mean, you say Thor, everyone's still gonna think of God.
That's true. I'm only saying it for the purposes of the video. Because the whole article was like, this is not, you know, Thorita. It's not, you know, Lady Thor. This is just Thor. I was like, it's gonna be really hard to talk about this story. It's funny when I posted something about it and like the internet flared up only because I worded it really wrong. But no, yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully it's good, because if it sucks, it's gonna be like I don't want to say this comic's bad, but it's not good. So yeah, I'm excited for both. You know, the new Captain America and the new Thor comics coming out. I should use my spider sense.
My glasses are all fogged up.
That guy's voiced by Stan Lee. I've fallen and I can't get up. Excelsior.
Oh, he didn't go to con.
Yeah, that's sad. I really want to meet Stan Lee. Because I don't think, knock on wood, I don't think he's got a lot of years left in him. He's pretty old.
I mean, I stood by during like his walk down the aisles.
I've never seen him. I mean, I've gone to Comic Con, I've never seen him. Oh, it is actually legitimately Stan Lee, by the way. It's just flat out him.
Well, I mean, it was his voice already.
Yeah. I'm in everything.
Tell him that Jameson is.
I want to be in Superman.
I'm not gonna stop.
Wants
you.
to be in
So
Superman.
long.
Does he?
Yeah, he wants to make a cameo in Superman.
too
It's like, I
bad.
don't think you understand how this
We
works.
should head over to the
Stan.
comic
So like, there's a
check
reason
it
we
out.
said yes to the Marvel movies.
Because it's funny and whimsical.
Ran out of room.
God, now I'm self-conscious. I hope I spoke well enough about female Thor. I don't want to repeat that. Whoa. Did you see that?
What? That you just
That I just like kind of glitched onto this floor? And then they also showed off that new Avengers comic. It's gonna be the Captain America and the Avengers, I guess. And it shows some really cool cover art for it, showing off the new Thor, new Captain America, albino Iron Man. Is that
who's that?
Was what?
Who's that?
That's I don't know who that is.
Who's that?
I think his name is Alpha something. I don't know. It's kind of breaking the fourth wall by having actual Marvel comics in the
know.
comic store. It's very like just wait till we get in here.
Peter?
Hey, Stan.
Oh, welcome back,
Then I
true
just see you in the
believer.
street.
Gosh,
lady.
I haven't seen you in the store since. I can't say it
Black
enough.
Cat's ass
I'm
is
so
right next to his
sorry
face.
about your Uncle Ben.
Yep.
Oh, he was a good man. He was the best.
Thanks.
Thank you, Stanley.
I was just remembering
at
how we should
that.
come in together.
It's like right in his
For the mess
face.
I made house sitting for you, I felt kind of
The
bad.
reason he put
Oh,
it there.
water under the bridge. Hey,
I mean, he
can't
put
I
him
get
up.
you anything?
He did put him up.
Some
And that was the
very
first one because
normal
the Spider-Man's
man.
overlapping
Get the
it.
old
That's true.
So it's like,
Nah.
I'm putting
just
this.
I mean, correct you.
by.
That's the
I'll come
Scarlet
back.
Spider.
Well, enough said.
Oh, okay.
Anytime you need inspiration, I'll be
It's
right
Spider-Man.
It's a clone of Peter Parker. And he plays like old school.
Oh, because he's old.
Yeah, get it? He's old.
Oh.
Comic book. Oh my god, these little tips. Ugh.
I think that's annoying that you have to go through this for, like, they forced the
And I
extra.
can't just hit X. I gotta watch. Yes, I played a video game before. I know what concept art and Oh my god.
I think it would have been better if they said you unlock the extra option in the
Sometimes
menu.
I wish I
and then they
acquired
showed the
more
cinematic.
low-profile
Yeah.
gear,
I mean, that's cute.
like pro wrestling.
Check this out. I'm actually gonna zoom in on him.
Boring.
No, here's something I don't like. Like, picture
Oh,
looks
yeah,
fine.
it's like all nice and
Picture looks
crisp.
fine, and then it's like pixelated, low res.
They're like, you knew what I was going to do.
But see, here's the thing. Like, all of these are like,
Okay,
low
let's
res.
see. I'm not picking
Spider-Man
it up.
2099.
I'm not picking it
Spider-Man
up.
Noir.
I'm not picking it up.
What? No, these are all good comics. Not
picking
this
it
one.
up.
Not this one either.
Not picking
I
it up.
tell you, this
that
crime
that
wave
one
has got me
especially.
worried.
Oh, dear
Hey,
God,
let's
where's
face
the
it,
Alpha.
there's a
Superman?
priceless
Spi-
work
I'll
Shut
pick-
the fuck up.
I'll pick
Not
that
to
up.
mention
Spider-Ham?
more stuff.
Wait, what? It's the same as that one.
Yeah, but comic. But you can take it home.
I actually have this issue right here,
Oh, that's...
and I have that one right there. Nope, actually I don't have that one. I have that one though. It's Black Spider-Man.
Okay.
He's not called
Go
Black
to the DC
Spider-Man.
section.
There's no DC section.
Oh my god, some comic book shop.
I know, right? It doesn't. They don't even
Beat
carry
my high
Vertigo.
score? Can't let that stand.
That's actually not even a thing anymore, is it?
Oh, that's true.
By the way, I'd like to apologize. That is indeed Miles Morales. Great book. Everybody should pick it up. Better than the current Spider-Man, if you ask me. That's just me.
So,
Shut
my
up. I
old
really like
enemy,
Spider-Man,
we
so
meet
it's
again.
like Hornet. I don't know who that is.
Oh, let's buy it right now. We're in the.
In
comic
fact, I think
shop.
that's supposed to be Spider-Man. Oh, this is the comic that I was telling you about. Look, so that you get flat out like full-on
Oh, that's
comics.
cute.
This comic is really sad. Cause it's him talking to Uncle Ben. Like, but Uncle Ben's dead, but he like shows up and he talks to him, but he's talking to himself in his head.
Aw.
It's actually a really it's 15 to 20 pages of this. It was like, I read it this morning and it made me cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Someone beat my high score? I can't let that stand.
It's all him being insecure about being Spider-Man and how he still has feelings for Gwen Stacy even though she's dead, but she's with Mary Jane. Yeah, all that junk. Yeah, regular Spider-Man hasn't been good in a long time. I've been reading a lot of the Miles Morales stuff. Oh, you know what? It's a great chance to conclude the first episode of this with a really lackluster comic book section. Check us out on Facebook.com/Game Bureau, and we will be right back. Say goodbye.
Oh yeah, I should say goodbye.
Bye.
You got that Spidey touch, Spider-Man. You are a web slinging Spider-Man.